Hi, I'm Boone. How are you today? I hope that everyone is doing great. Today we are going to be making, or I'm going to be making, a homemade herb dressing. This is a southern dressing that was passed down to be by someone very special, and we'll call her Grandma C. Sorry about that, my oven is preheating to 350. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to take a half a stick of butter and we're just going to melt it in our casserole pan. Now if you were making a big batch, you'd use a big stick of butter. Now this recipe requires eggs, which I have about 6 eggs. If you don't like eggs, this is not a recipe for you. I love eggs. And then I have a can of cream of chicken soup. Now this has 10 carbs in it, but there's only 1 gram of sugar per half cup. And being that this is a Thanksgiving stuffing, holiday stuffing, it's a treat, so I'm not too concerned about the carb count. Then I have some French fried onions. These are a Walmart brand and there's only 1 gram of sugar in them per serving and 0 grams of added sugar. And then I have a half a cup of onion diced up. Now, like I said, this is a recipe passed down to me by Grandma C. So the only thing that I really altered was the dressing, the cornbread, because it's a keto homemade bread, but you could use a Jiffy from the box or, you know, any type of other cornbread that you make. And her spices are just called for pepper, sea salt, and some chicken stock. And you can use homemade or, you know, from the box like I'm using. I don't actually have any homemade right now. And really, before I get started, I cut up my cornbread and I toasted it for about 15 to 20 minutes. So all we're really doing is just adding everything into this bowl. So I'm going to start with my eggs. Make sure I get a little bit in there. I put in my onions. Now, like I said, if you were going to double this recipe, you would, you know, you just add double, you know. Pretty simple. There's my onions, French fried onions. Now I'm going to put in some sea salt. I'm going to put in probably about a teaspoon. Now this is all to your liking, so you could put in, you know, whatever amount that makes you happy. And for my pepper, I just like to kind of douse it on there. Real simple ingredients. It's just simple salt and pepper. Now we're going to take our cream of chicken soup and put that in there. And what I like to do is pour the chicken broth. I do about a half a can first and mix it up, and then we'll see, you know, if we need more moisture or not. And you want to mix it in. I love the colors and the way this looks. And Grandma C really liked hers moist, so she would definitely put a lot of butter, a lot of broth. Now it's looking pretty good, but I want to put just a touch more of the broth in there. So there's really kind of no exact measurement with the broth. It's just how moist you want your dressing. And it's all trial and error. If you don't like the way it comes out the first time, well, make it a second time. The old saying, practice makes perfect. And honestly, this recipe, I'm the only one in the family that got it even remotely close to hers. You know how that is. When Grandma makes something, it's hard to top it. Alright, so we've got this pan with this melted butter. And all we're going to do is just put it all in the pan, layer it out, spread it out. This is so quick. I mean, you do your prep work ahead of time, which is just boiling the eggs, peeling them, chopping up the onion, making your cornbread, or, you know, like I said, you don't want to make it, you buy one, break it up, put it in there. And then you're going to spread it out like so. And yes, you will see that butter creeping up on the inside, and that's fine. That's totally fine. It's going to cook right into it. That looks really, really nice. And it smells really good. So we're going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes. So here it is, guys. It is piping hot right out of the oven. Don't know if you can see it that well, but it is just steaming, but it smells really good. And you know, it doesn't take that long to make. For today, Southern herb dressing from Grandma C, I'm actually going to take a little bite, you know, tell you what I think of how it came out. I will tell you one thing, it is nice and moist. You can see the steam. At least I hope you can see the steam. I'm going to blow on this so that I don't burn my mouth, because I know it's hot. But man, does it smell good. Oh yeah. The hubby's going to love that. Flavors really come out in that. It is so good. Anywho, this is my Thanksgiving dressing that I usually take to wherever I'm going or if I'm hosting. So if you try it at home, make it your way and make it your own. And thanks for watching, and have a happy and safe day, evening, whatever time it is. So until next time, bye.